What's going on, everybody? We back with another live, and we back with another update. Shout out to all the slimes in attendance. Drop those snakes in the chat room. Who just jumped on my Discord? Oh, that's somebody else. Anyways, I got some updates for y'all today. So, I just came across a video of the game chugging a whole bottle of Don Julio again. Like it was nothing. Now, if y'all remember, the last time the game did this, and he actually did it in front of DeenTheGreat this time, but the last time the game chugged a whole bottle of Don Julio was on the Versus match against YG. And a lot of people couldn't believe it. Some rumors said that it was water, but he does it again in front of DeenTheGreat, and we gonna check it out. And another thing I want to add, I'm going to show y'all at the end of this video, is after he chugs that bottle, which is pretty sad, he goes and gives Adrien Broner the pep talk about, taking alcoholic easy and stuff like that, because he notices how messed up Adrien Broner looks. So let's get into that. And that's very sad from a guy that just chugged a whole bottle of Don Julio, trying to come and coach you on alcohol. But we're going to check this out, gang. How's everybody doing today? Let me throw the chat up real quick. There we go. There we go. All right, so let's get right to the video, y'all. So before I play the newest one where he downs the bottle in front of DeenTheGreat, let's watch the one first to refresh everybody's memory where he first did it on the Versus stage where he was battling YG. Y'all ready, gang? So this is the first time he did it, which was a few months ago in the YG battle on the Versus. Whole bottle of Don Julio. He opened the top. His boy took one sip. He said, take one sip so I could drink the rest.
Alright. What the fuck are you looking at, Shelf? You want a piece of me? Hi. I like this shit right here. Yeah.
He felt that.
Yeah, nigga. Story of my life. Oh, shit. Yeah, nigga. Got to start from scratch. I wouldn't say.
Watch out for copyright. Now, game was crazy for that, gang. So let's get to the newest video that was just released today. The game in front of, I don't want to call them alcoholics, DeenTheGreat and Adrien Broner, but around a bunch of people who love to drink and party. And, he shows off his little talents, downs the bottle of Don Julio again. Then decides to give Broner a pep talk. Let's check this out, gang. Let's check this out, boys. So, where'd it go? Oh, right here. Here we go. So here's where he's down in the bottle for the second time online. He got so much, publicity for the first time. He probably had to do it again.
Right in front of this.
Fix the volume quick.
Since he's such a bad influence on his friends. Drink, AB, drink.
Nah, I can't want to make him stop. When you tell him don't drink.
What's going on, PC? So look at that bottle, guys. PC, for the second time this year, The game did it the first time on the versus battle with YG in front of everybody. The game is gonna down this whole bottle right here of Don Julio in one sip.
It's just me and Deen here.
Look, he's popping the cover off.
You know,
It's fancy liquor, good liquor with the kids are drinking nowadays and stuff. It goes for about $40, $50 for a bottle that size. They also got the bottles a little bigger for $60. I'm not sure if that's the $40 bottle or the $60, but that man chugged that whole damn bottle. That's brown liquor, like tastes kind of like Hennessy, Remy Martin. It's rough. That's all I'm gonna say. Look, he popped the top off that. DeenTheGreat couldn't even smell it.
you know,
Look how he dressing lately. People said he came to the versus battle against YG. His big afro, like his hair wasn't even done. Baggy clothes. He had a Gucci jacket on. Maybe that was just his style. Down in liquor. He was just off. People said, like, for the talent he has, he has to act more professional. But anyways, let's see what he does right here. DeenTheGreat, Adrien Broner, which we know Adrien Broner should not be seeing this right now in the shape he's in.
you know you can't drink though.
Can.
Big bro,
Super! What's up, Super Soda? Long time no see.
See how much left? That's half.
Can't drink all that though.
What do the whole?
Look it. The whole bottle, chat.
Nah, bro. Like it's water.
So I played the first video on Versus because everybody was saying when he first did it that it was water, it was fake. But in this video, you can obviously see he cracked the seal on the bottle. He made homeboy smell it. Ready?
You know you can't drink though.
Can.
Big bro, do it for you.
Big bro was doing for you.
That's half.
Can't drink all that though.
Be honest, a little more than half.
Nah, bro. Like it's water though. Like it's apple juice. You trip. Nah, bro.
Holy.
Nah, bro. Yeah, nigga, activated.
I ain't gonna lie now.
Nah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
yo, nah. I need my food now.
Nah, it's coming. Let me make sure.
And I did that. Hey, tell the nigga AB
That's
when
crazy.
he wake up that what I did for him.
When you wake up. That's
We don't need that, man.
I ain't never seen that nigga
He said, when you wake up, remember what I did for you.
drink the half of the bottle,
I
bro.
don't do it every day, but I do it some days.
Yo, where you at? What's the ET on the food, bro?
I gotta sit down.
Man, bro.
Y'all heard him, chat? 5 seconds later, I gotta sit down. Then I think he starts saying, oh, I don't feel good. Check this out. Look at him on the couch. Gone.
And Dawn cooked him.
Ah!
Back down.
Somebody in the comments said you gotta be going through something to be down in bottles of Don Julio like that.
Hey, yo, kids.
It's the perfect song too.
Don't try that at home. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it now. The only thing to bring me back is yeah.
There isn't actually a rumor that he was messing with the Kardashians. Anybody know? Allegedly. Anybody know what this means? What he was just doing? By the way, if y'all haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We got the alerts on. Who in the chat knows what he meant by doing this? The only thing that's gonna bring you back after that is this. He's talking about skiing. But he's saying it in code. After a whole bottle of Don Julio like that, chugging it, you gonna be... He said the only thing that's gonna bring you back is skiing the slopes. Now, to be honest, I thought the only way for you to do that is to be under the influence of that stuff or something like that. Because that shit ain't no joke. Or you know what else make me used to drink like a fish back in the days? The rolls, the E. I don't want to say too much. Check it
I
out.
do it right in front of Dean since he's such a bad influence. The only thing to bring me back is
That tells me right there, if you was to probably offer this guy a little, he'd probably take it. You smell me? If you'd offer that guy a little piece off the card, he'd probably take it. You know what I'm saying? But Game used to be a very lyricist person. I'm sure he still is. Exactly. But he gotta carry himself with a little bit more respect than that, baby. How you been, Super Soda? Thank you for the support. Everything been good? So now we gonna see the final clip, which is the Game after he just chugged that bottle, sat it off in the couch for 5 minutes. He sees DeenTheGreat. Sorry, he sees Adrien Broner. And he notices Adrien Broner isn't himself and highly intoxicated. So he goes and gives him the pep talk. Thank you, my daughter's doing very good. We actually going to Florida on the 7th for a week. So that's good. Super Soda, one of my day ones right there. Let me give you your wrench back. Just handle with care. Alright, so let's listen to this pep talk. I haven't even heard it yet. I just see Game, Dean, and Adrien Broner surrounded around each other. Let's check it out.
So I'm like, look, you gotta slow down because I'm drinking way too much. You drinking way too much. And I want you to live to your...
Now, for those who don't know it yet or haven't heard, Adrien Broner's in serious trouble. His doctor even reached out to DeenTheGreat and said that he might not have long to live. He got pancreatic cancer, and every time he comes into the hospital, they got to give him morphine and Dialud, which is one of the strongest IV painkillers they can give you. I know because I was in a car accident, broke 5 ribs. You know what I mean? Was like in a coma for a week. That's what they gave me. So if they giving him that, something serious going on. And there's one of the clips where he says, I like going to the hospital, I get my morphine. But that's why his tummy's like so round. That ain't fat. But anyways, let's see what Game's got to say about it. And somebody gotta get through to this guy to stop getting back in shape, exercising.
And I want to be right there with you, nigga. So we gotta slow down a little bit on the alcohol. Like, hey, look at it. Me and you, we doing too much.
It's sad because Adrien Broner, he's so far gone. Look at his face. He don't even want to listen to the game. The game's over here trying to tell him, no matter who tells him, DeenTheGreat, and DeenTheGreat notices it too. Like, he probably, like, he ain't even listening to the game. No matter who tells him, this man don't want to hear it. It's like you got to get the straps, put them in the car, and bring them to detox or nothing.
You got to slow down because I'm drinking way too much. You drinking way too much. And I want you to live till you're 100. And I want to be right there with you, nigga. So
look at how Boner has been lately, just like straggling, hunched over. His eyes look soulless, black under it.
We gotta slow down a little bit on the alcohol. Like, hey, look at it. Me and you, we doing too much.
Hey, where the bottle at? Hey, who got? No cap though. Where's that?
Look at Game's face. Game was being serious. He's like, what the hell? Why you saying that when I just had a serious talk with him? And then you see AB like, wait, no cap. Like, I told you, that man ain't listening to nothing that nobody says. But it looked like Game was being genuine. He even said, I have a problem. Which I was just telling y'all, if he's down in bottles of Don Julio, he probably does got a problem. You know what I'm saying? A high-ass tolerance if you can do that. So he's being genuine where AB probably knows what he's going through. And then Dean yells out, where the bottle at, though? Game's like, and then AB, no cat. Watch that over again. AB's about 40, I believe. Game's around there, too.
No cap though.
We doing too much.
So look, serious convo.
Me and you, we doing too much.
We doing too much.
Hey, where the bottle at? Hey, who got?
Look at
No
Game.
cap though. Where's that?
It looks like Game's face even looked back at Adrien Broner to see like his expression about it. Like, did this dude really disrespect us like that?
No cap though. Where's that?
Oh, and he like, oh, this nigga lost.
So, hey yo, you an asshole, bro.
You heard him? He even said you an asshole, bro. It's all for the love of content.
So not today. Let's go today. Hey, we wasn't playing, but we trying, man.
Another bottle?
You want me to go first?
No.
Anymore, he gonna be like,
No.
I'm gonna be hella this though.
I'm out there. You still lying? You still saying you're not drinking for your wife?
And truly. Well, my wife waiting on me. No, I didn't inspire my God. I was joking. Look, nigga, you don't gotta.
All right, this one. Hold that down. So yeah, so basically we're gonna work on our.
They look like they told him to take one shot. He's so bad. Like that man, last time I seen him drink out the cup, that man was throwing up while he was drinking, still forcing it down. I'm like, what the hell? Then you just see takes a shot, that man just leaking from the lips and shit.
So basically, we're gonna work on our sobriety and everything. But then we had a conversation about it, and that's the first step. Take the first step. Wait, look. Come on, you too, nigga, even though you don't drink. Come here.
That's a big ass step.
His gut, like right
All
there.
right, look, come on, get
be able to
it.
lift
Be
that.
brothers with us. So we're gonna take the first step to sobriety, all right? You ready? First step to sobriety. You ready? Come on, nigga. Step forward, nigga. Come on. Step. Take the first step. No, big step. Big step to sobriety, nigga. Come on.
Your boy AB ain't serious at all.
We're working on it.
My leg legs don't go out that far.
Working on it. Working on it.
I'm gonna do Teletubby. Oh, okay. So you just, now you're a monk.
Oh, he said
Now
something
you're a
about my
monk.
nigga. Hey,
Now you're a fat monk. Look, look.
Whoa! Hey, yo, Dean, hey, yo. I almost forgot that was Dean. Nigga pushed my brother down.
Allegedly, this title says that's when he noticed he was bad, when he pushed him and he fell over. That's what we just seen right there. Nah, cuh, you gotta take the first step to sobriety.
Like that.
Fat ass nigga. hey, you know the little workout ball where you can do push-ups on and it's like, you gotta be like balanced. Uphill.
Hey, that's love. Hey, that nigga pushed you down. I almost forgot that.
Jay, you know what I'm talking about? It's like that medicine ball. And it's got...
It looked like Game really trying to give him some advice and help the man out. Somebody who just pounded 2 bottles of Don Julio in the last few months, he might know a little something about alcohol, right? But yeah, Adrien Broner, his whole content on Kick now just pretty much is based off going out every night, partying, drinking to wee hours in the night. And he's at that age where he's already past probably 30, I believe, near 40. So that's when you really start feeling it for what you did your whole life. Like, you can't clown off your whole life, stop at 30 and expect to be fine. 30 is usually the age when people start dropping from problems and stuff they did prior into their life. You know what I'm saying? So the man got to tread lightly, especially with the pancreas cancer allegedly and all that. Nah, you got to switch it up. You can't be drinking and partying every day still to maintain this content. You got to try to do a fitness approach, something different. Get back in shape. People will sign up for that. They love to see a good story, right? Good recovery story. And that's true too. A lot of these things he's doing is because he's getting his attention and his clout. In his last clip, he said, "I'm actually making money again." He was in debt. I seen somebody made a title, and it actually made sense. It said Adrien Broner literally dying for views, and that's pretty much what it is, right? We know the whole internet, the trolls based off negativity. They want to see negativity instead of positivity, especially if you're not building the right audience. So they want to see your life deteriorate. They want to see you fight. They want to see you get kicked out of clubs. They want to see you get embarrassed, put on your ass, and all the above. Man, he gotta be smarter. You find something that's gonna work for you long time. Because the drinking, after what your doctor told you, that's not gonna do it. Now I'm wondering if his boxing, if any of them damages were done in the fights to him, that's having him act like this. But that's it for this update, y'all. The Game chugging his second bottle of Don Julio in the last few months. Oh, is it? Jeez. I'm pretty sure you get that from alcohol, too. And his stomach, I believe, the pancreatitis or whatever causes situs, cause like your liver and your organs, all that to inflammate. So his stomach, it's not really flat. It's just like the situs and all that stuff, and it's round like that. It's crazy. That's why they say give you beer belly and man gotta seek help. But Yeah, it could look like Great Game was trying to give him a little pep talk saying, you know what I mean? I'm not doing good, you not doing good. But like I said, and nobody want to hear that stuff. But I'm out of here, gang. Make sure you hit the like button before I end the stream. Make sure y'all subbed up if you ain't subbed yet. Thank you for the support, y'all. PC, Super Soda. Everybody tuned in. Thank you, hon. Peace out, y'all.